The retro nerd is dead. Bury him. But this is not even an episode of Retro Nerd. It's my first Blu Ray review. Next time you want to do something retro or nerdy, stay home. Consider this mercy. Tell me, are those Transformers on your cape? Did you hear what I just said, Ian? What? How do you know that name? Why do you say that name? How do you know that name? Why do you say that name? How do you know that name? Don't say that name! Why would you say that name? Dude, it's your name. Does this mean we're friends now? Ah, screw that. Up and away! Batman v Superman: The Dawn of Justice on 3-disc 3D Blu-ray. Now, I didn't pick up this version to get the 3D. I do not have a 3D player. I spent the extra $5 just for the better cover. As you can see, the set comes in a slipcase with a nice lenticular cover. When you look at it, it changes to your perspective. It says Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus digital copy. Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition 3D. And you get that really nice lenticular cover. Extended cut with 30 more minutes. Then down here it says theatrical version on Blu-ray 3D, extended cut and theatrical version on Blu-ray disc and digital HD. Down here in that small thing. Side, pretty fine side. You got the back. There isn't much going on back here. You have this shot of the Trinity. Gives you a thing, gives you a rundown. That's what you get with this set as far as the slipcover goes. Slipcover comes off. You got the same image. This time it's not lenticular. Same everything, just not lenticular. Same side. Now the back is actually different in the back of the slipcover. Just in case you cared. Shows some screenshots from the movie. Same description and everything else. This just looks a little more better laid out than on this. Then up here it says Blu-ray 3D. Now open it up. And what I hate about the way this is packaged, they're both on a double disc tray. So this, which is just one disc, it's the Blu-ray of the Ultimate Cut. Has extra room to slide around in here, which I don't like. And it's just the Ultimate Cut, no special features on that disc. This is the theatrical cut on 3D. Do not know the special features, I don't have a 3D player. You remove this disc, and underneath it, and in case it came off, I hate that. Underneath it is the theatrical Blu-ray with all of the special features. And what I hate about this is more of a chance of scratching your disc, even though a scratch to a Blu-ray is not the same as a scratch to a normal DVD. It won't completely destroy the play. But they still could have just put a flip tray and put these in one singles, so this one disc isn't flopping around loose, and I don't have to worry about scratching this one when I remove to get to the bottom. Overall, I think this is actually presented well, and I actually think that all the special features on here are really good. A few of them I wish were a bit longer and more inclusive. I wish it was more of a roundabout making of the film. There's nice featurettes on why they chose the way the costumes look and the personalities for the characters they went with. I wish they were a little bit more in depth than they were, but they were good. The 22-minute long documentary on the history of Wonder Woman, it's not in depth as it could have been, let's say, like back in the comic DVDs of like the early 2000s. Those movies sometimes would have 45-hour-long little documentaries on the history of the characters, so they'd be more in depth. But for what it is, I think it's interesting to get into the psyche of the character, and they talk about what it means in the pulp culture, and they go through the comics and the TV show with starring Linda Carter, and they go through all of it. I think that's the best special feature on here. There's a nice one on baking the car. I just wish it was more in depth, like on the ones making the costumes. I wish it showed more of the alternative costumes. And something that I really wish was on here is a gallery of production photos, of concept art. I really wish there was photo galleries on here. I always like I used to always like the photo galleries. They're less and less. I wish there was a commentary for the theatrical cut and the ultimate cut, but there's no commentaries. And if a director is insightful on their commentaries, it can be a really good thing to listen to for people who are fans of film. The only other special feature I wish this had that it doesn't have is I wish it had a featurette talking about the differences between the theatrical cut and the ultimate cut, and maybe why some changes were made. And then maybe also some deleted scenes, because I think that at one point they said the original run of the film was 4.5 hours. Maybe just some deleted scenes, give a little more insight to characters and why they take the actions they take. If you do not care about the 3D or the nice particular cover, you're okay with this picture here, that's the normal release, then don't spend the extra $5. If you want the steelbook because you like the IMAX posters, then go to get the Best Buy version. But I think this is a pretty decent release. A lot of movies nowadays, even the big ones, don't get a lot of special features, and I think this is adequate, but I miss how many special features we used to get. There's over 2 hours of special features, and they're all good, they're all entertaining, but I could have used another hour. I would have been really pleased with my purchase if I got some more special features. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.